Hello, welcome to Pro Mixing and Mastering. Today I'm going to teach you Tanzanian type mixing, which is a modern day mixing, and I am referencing to this song right here, which is done by Diamond Platinums from Tanzania. So this is gonna be like a modern day for those that have been requesting for Tanzanian modern day type of mixing. I'm gonna do Tanzania, I'm gonna do Nigeria, I'm gonna do UK, I'm gonna do USA. So check out all these videos that I'm just gonna literally like post everything today, so you guys can check out which one you want and get to learn something from there. So this is the song. I'm not gonna play, but the song is titled let's see, Fine. Okay, so you can check out Fine. I did all the mixing according to this song titled Fine. So let me play my song, and then after that I'm gonna show you the plugins that I used.
Because of you, my life has turned around. Because of you, I don't do the things I used to do. You're my sweet melody, the song that I sing when I'm happy, oh. Cause you give me joy. You're the center of my life, and nobody without you. I'm nobody, nobody. I'm nobody, nobody. Without you, I'm nobody, nobody. Oh, I'm nobody.
All right, this is what I did, and if you want to get that Tanzanian modern day type of mixing, this is how you do it. So the first thing onto the vocals is throw an auto-tune. Any type of auto-tune that you have, make sure that your input type is soprano, always works all the time. Then put your key. If your instrumental was played in G, put it in G. If your instrumental was played in A, you put it in A or B or C. So your scale, if your song was in major, put your scale into major. If your song was played instrumentals played in minor, you just come here and make it minor. All right, like this. In this case, mine is major. And then your auto tune, like your retune speed, if you want to get that effect, modern day Tanzanian, pop, R&B type of effect, just crank your retune speed all the way to fast, or just 5. It's just gonna work the way you want it to work. So with mine, it's cranked all the way to very fast. And then apart from that, you just have to make sure that you connect your vocals to your group channel. And let's go to group channel number our group channel number 1 for the lead vocal. First thing, to really give your vocal that punch and that cut through, use a compressor that is called compressor D. This compressor is so powerful that it will make your vocals really sound great without you adding a lot of maximizing plugins. So this is enough to just warm the vocal, and I am using warm vocal preset, this one right here. So you just come to warm vocal preset, it's just gonna work for you. And then next, EQ, just cut a little bit of that 25 hertz cut, and also cut around 94 hertz, cut around 401 hertz. You can pause the video if you want to. Cut around 985.01 hertz, boost around 6095.5 hertz, and it will give you this beautiful effect, vocal effect.
Because of you, my life was turned around. Because of you, I don't do the things I used to.
So there is that beautiful effect. Then the next thing is use virtual mix rack. Virtual mix rack is used in most of the songs that you get to listen to. They use this. It's because this has a certain sound effect that it adds to the vocals. So I'm using compressor, and this type of compressor, you can hear this type of compressor working on most modern day songs, or Tanzanian modern day songs, Nigerian. It has a soft it gives your vocals that soft compression, and that just makes your vocals sound beautiful. So compressor FG401, you can pause the video to check out these settings, and then from there used revival to just add shimmer to the vocals, and also used FGS, and the settings are like this, where I did the high mids, cut a little bit of -4. That's what I did. The compressor threshold is on -20.7, ratio is on 2, release is on 2, attack is on 2, makeup gain depends on the volume of how you want your vocal to be, the volume of your vocal. And my mix is 100%, and then the circuit is onto 2. My transformer is turned on, so that's what you do.
Because of you, my life has turned around.
Without this,
Because of you, my life has turned around.
so it adds that roundness to the vocal. Then next, I am using F6RTS stereo from Waves, boosted up around 123 Hz. You just gotta boost it up a little bit, and then cut around 489, and then rode off the highs, cut the highs a little bit in order to get a little bit of that warm vocal. That's the work of this second EQ. You can pause the video, check out the settings. And then the next one, to give it more, I don't normally use saturation plugins on my vocals apart from Exider, so I'm using Voxider to give the vocals this beautiful effect.
Because of you, my life has turned around.
Just turn on this refresh on, the rest turn them off, and come to intensity. Put your intensity on 8. More is just gonna give your vocal, more effect. So I would rather that you put it on 8. And my drive is on 50, shape is on 22, tune, put it on 90. It's just gonna give you this beautiful effect.
Because of you, my life has turned around. Because of you.
So there is just that modern day effect that this adds to the vocals. Then next, the SC. The de-esser is working on the SEs, where there are a lot of SEs. That's the reason why I put this de-esser, just to make sure that the vocals are really they sound shimmered on the SEs. And then the next thing that you add is a compressor, another compressor, our compressor. Our compressor helps to give you a low end type of effect, compression onto the vocals,
Because of you.
and just also helps the vocals to sound soft.
Because of you, my life has turned around. Because of you.
So once you followed up the plugin chain the way I've listed them up, this is how your vocals gonna sound like. And then the last one is NS1 stereo. This is helping to remove a little bit of background noise. It's really good when it comes to removing a little bit of noise from your vocals.
Because of you, my life has turned around. Because of you.
So it's also muting those parts where the vocals are quiet. It's just silencing those parts. It's a beautiful plugin. And now one of the biggest secrets come to our sends. So you create your FX channel tracks, your reverb, and your delay. The type of reverb that I'm using is reverb A. So you link it to your group channel, and then you send it in, you drive it in. This is like more like your gain. So my gain is -21.53, and then you also use double delay. So I'm using reverb A, and I'm using double delay. Most of these professional studios, they don't really like go for really complicated delays or reverbs. They actually go for very simple. Simplicity is key in production. So I am using reverb A and also double delay. Now watch this. My wet is on 100, dry is on 100, so it's like 50-50. And then my room size is taken all the way to 90, and my pre-delay is 2.0. My reverb time is 1 milliseconds, and the low cut is -7.5 dB. My high is -3.0 dB, and this is helping my double delay. This delay is helping to cover up those areas. It's like a doubler. It helps to spread the vocal a little bit. There was just a trick delay does to the vocals, so make sure you add delay to your vocals. It will help your vocals sound great. That's what I did. And now when we come to our effect inserts, our effects where there is reverb, this is what you do. On the bottom of your reverb, add an EQ. Whenever you want to achieve this Tanzanian type of mixing, add an EQ. This EQ is gonna help your vocals to sound more like you are singing in a hall, or maybe you want to have that background vocal effect. This is the reason. This is the how to do it.
Because of you, my life has turned around. Because of you, I don't do the things I used to do.
So that effect is caused by this. So you just raise it up around 1026.3 hertz, and then around 3053.0 hertz, you are gonna have that effect. I'm gonna turn this off so you guys can be able to tell the difference.
Because of you, my life has turned around.
Now I'm gonna turn it on.
Because of you.
See that? That's the reason why you have to like put this EQ on and just cut a little bit, cut 45.635 hertz and boost up these areas that I mentioned, and your reverb is just gonna sound great. Your vocals are gonna sound great in the reverb.
Because of you, my life has turned around. Because of you.
Beautiful. Now when you come to your group channel, we mentioned all these, but now you go into the main EQ editor, into the main equalizer. You raise up 500 hertz to give more body to your song, and then around 7676.0 hertz you raise it up a little bit, and this is gonna help open up your vocal more and also give body to your vocal.
Because of you, my life has turned around. Because of you, I don't do the things I used to do. You're my sweet melody, the song that I sing when I'm happy, oh. Cause you give me joy. You're the center of my life and nobody. Without you, I'm nobody, nobody. I'm nobody, nobody. Without you, I'm nobody, nobody. Oh, I'm nobody.
So this is how you do it, and check out the other videos on how to mix Nigerian type of mixing, UK type. I'm just gonna send everything today, so make sure you check out the next video. I'll see you in the next one.